Hello, hello, hello. I'm just checking whether the volume is fine. Please do confirm on chat that the volume is appearing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Want to check whether the video works. Hello, folks. Good evening. Good evening to all of you. I hope you can all see me and hear me. We're doing one round of tech checks as always. I won't have access to chat on real time, otherwise it will become very unfair. Trying to take a mock, so you'll have to take the mocks. You'll have to keep giving correct. 1 second. I'm just checking out some tech. Don't worry about it. I'm not distracted, not yet. I just want to make sure that the screen and interface are fine. I'm getting my comments from my team on WhatsApp. I just want to make sure that things are working fine because it has to be a nice long session, and the tech should work. Tech should cooperate. Right? So here we are. Good evening to all of you. I'm rather looking forward to this. I hope everything holds up. We have not angered the internet gods and the bandwidth gods and computer gods in any way. That things work fine and we end up having fun, end up having some fun. San was off to write some exam today, some mock exam for some exam. He's in class 10, so he has some exam. So I told him when I'm taking an exam and I'm doing it this evening, doing a little bit of father bragging type thing. And he was like, so I was like, I'm going to do it on stream. And then he was like, oh my god, that'll be so, get stuff wrong, that'll be so embarrassing. I have two kids, I don't embarrass that easy. So I'm not that worried about embarrassing myself. I think after a certain age and having kids, then you're not that worried about embarrassing yourself in public over a mock exam. I've been trying course for years now, saying, look, don't let every exam be the pointer determiner of what you're about. If I start whining about one exam and beginning embarrassed, it will be a total sellout. Right? So therefore, I shall not whine. Right? But having said that, I will probably finish this exam and say, easily 10 mark और आना चाहिए था, ये पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, this I didn't like this passage, it was ambiguous, वो LR puzzle तो गलत था, I'm going to say all that. So I'm just giving you a wide warning that I will say things about the score, saying, hey, this was not as great as it could have been. So it is just now I noticed that my display capture is a little weird. I'm going to just see if I can fix that. Give me a second. I think I've give me a second. I'm just trying to see if my okay. Okay. Yeah, this is much better. This is much better. This is exactly what I wanted it to be. I'm a little out of touch uh, with with OBS, and so I'm acting like a noob. I hope the picture in picture is right. Folks, is the picture clear? Right, top right corner may face and that's embedded and all good. Everything is good. Lovely, 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 lovely. Before we go down the route, a bunch of announcements. We have a fabulous workshop on algebra, 10 hours of algebra on October 6th. We're going to cover quadratic equation. I put linear and quadratic equation, but it is more quadratic and less linear. Exponents, logarithm, and progressions, inequalities, functions, and previous year questions. So it's going to be absolutely power packed. 5 tests, 5 hours, 5 discussions, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour ka package. So 10 hours, no break for lunch, dinner, coffee, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's going to be a sprint to the finish. We already did one of these for arithmetic. It was fantastic. It was such a high for all of us doing it. We quite enjoyed ourselves. It was a lot of fun. And people hung in there for 10 hours, 12 hours. It was remarkable. It could be a fantastic day to revisit everything. And then we are setting that up for our full revision course. There's more than 100 hours of live lectures every evening, 8:30 to 10:30, 6 days a week, starting on October 7th all the way to first week of November. That also promises to be fantastic. It's a full sprint to the finish. We are covering only algebra, one sliver of math of quant. There we are going to do quant LRDI verbal, mocks and mock discussions. So we're going to give a mock, give the data for what the performance was, and analyze the mocks completely, verbal, quant, LRDI, all put together. So Jatin's also going to be doing tons of classes for verbal. So that's also something we're looking forward to. Our revision course was the icing on top of the cake last year and the year before. Our students came and said, look, you should not just have it as an afterthought. You should make it the centerpiece of what you offer. And so we've expanded it. We expanded it. We made it 3x of what it was the year before. We made it 3x last year. We've expanded from that this year. So I'm rather looking forward to it. It should be a fantastic set of classes where we amp it up. And sometimes when we do these marathon classes and these, we unwittingly we kind of, when we are doing the questions, it becomes clear that we should be revisiting some part of the theory. So for the revision course, we've given access to our entire, a big chunk of our online course. So if you attend the class and we're going to talk about, say, inequalities, and we talk about quadratic inequalities and how logarithms with the base is less than 1 plays a role there, you may quite obviously want to say, look, I've forgotten logarithm, I've forgotten inequalities. I want to go back and revisit both of these and then come back to this question. So we give given access to the course as well, to the entire course. In the last lab, having a good high funda self-paced course is super useful because you don't have time to sit in classroom with somebody else's schedule and somebody else's rhythms. You want to go and learn parajumble today, revisit some reading techniques today. You want to do functions today, not 3 weeks from now when the schedule appears. And so, and do a bunch of revision classes to amp up things. So I'm rather looking forward to both of these. Right. Lovely. Without further ado, I'm going to close a few windows. I think when I'm sharing stuff, it's very much possible that some other stuff does get shared. I don't want it to. So I'm just going to close a few windows. Hopefully, I will not end up closing one of the IMS windows. Lovely. Say, lovely. I know it has slipped into a blank screen. I will see what I can do to fix that. Give me a second. I have bamboo on. I have the logo on. I'm closing this. Don't worry about it. It shouldn't take ages. It's just doing some privacy checks to make sure that I'm closing the right windows and keeping the rest of them available and open. Bamboo is open. There's one PowerPoint that's open in case something goes wrong. We have this. We go to window capture. Let's say, hey, nice, lovely. With that window on, I'm going to do my bit of a little bit of saying thanks to our team at IMS. Very, very thankful for the fact that they have been very gracious in saying, hey, let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy this. Let's give an experience which could be potentially one meaningful, or two fun. Meaningful because it's always good to see somebody else's experience live. I was not a big fan of this. I thought it was one kind of weird vicarious pleasure type of thing. But it makes sense. It makes sense. I think you watch way more live streams than I've ever done. For us, live television meant sports, not somebody else's experience of doing something. But somebody else's experience of doing something can be meaningful. It can be meaningful to see how their mind operates. It can be meaningful to see that the bunch of mistakes that everybody else is making is also not very different from the ones that all of us make. So there's one shared experience type thing. Like, ha, he also did 78 is 54. I've done it so many times, which is nice. Which I think is an important part of preparing for exams. And so that is there's another part of the jigsaw that we would look to capture. I'm going to close a few more windows because I think I will close Office chat window also. That way, uh, I'm accessible on WhatsApp and phone team. So ping me if something goes wrong by call and by WhatsApp. And I'm going to take Abhishek's help in some form in setting up the IMS screen and knowing where to go and how to go. I cannot shut my IMS Windows Store. I'm going to do one round of writing practice. I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe I can share this screen. Let me see if this works. One second, Abhishek. I'm just trying to practice this. Let me see. I can actually share this screen. Give me a second. I'm just going to figure this out. I'm going to be using this paper here. guys can see this. I don't know whether you guys can see this, but hopefully you will be able to see this. I need to get used to this. This is the part I want to check. This is going to be really not used for verbal, really easy to be used for quant, and a pain in the neck for LRDI. This is going to be my handwriting. This is my best case scenario. I have really poor handwriting when I write on pen and paper, and on bamboo it's going to be really bad. I need to draw tables. Yeah, this seems fine. I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle with the drawing. It's not going to be easy with this. We'll learn. We'll learn. There's going to be some part of the experience that's going to be a little weird because we're doing it on a on a digital interface. I'm very happy doing it on the big screen, but the big screen becomes a tough challenge for toggling. So we have to do it on the small screen because people end up toggling quite a bit. Hopefully, my dear friends at IMS have created mechanisms and solving which don't need pen and paper. I did ask Abhishek whether the paper was easy or difficult, and he quite gently told me that I can't tell you that. I will not let you have any bias on this thing. So, which is good, which is very good on his part. But I wanted to know how the paper was, at least a snapshot of it. Obviously, it's not the. Give me a second. I'm just realigning this. Okay, this is good. Should we go in, Abhishek? Should we start this thing off? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to step out and get some water. Otherwise, they're good to go. Lovely. Abhishek, I'm starting. I'm going to ping on this website thing. Yeah, I'm supposed to start SimCAT 13. So I'm going to launch test now. If any of you has something to say it now or forever hold your peace. And so I'm going to start this. Let's go. Let's have some fun. I'm going to click on this launch test, and wherever it takes us, that's where it takes us. Quite possible that this is not the shared screen. Yes, it is not. So I'm going to change the share screen part. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Super, lovely. The whole window is seen up to next. Yeah, that's the window. Okay, lovely. It is also scrolling, moves up and down. Yeah, next window has come. I can see that. Thanks, Ethan. I think your window is very useful for me. Just see this. Blah 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 blah. I'm not reading all this. I'm going to assume that this is all regular stuff. Once again, many thanks for the whole team at IMS. I've been very lucky to have a wonderful relationship with several of our notional competitors. I'm saying notional because I don't think we compete with each other in the conventional rivalry form. Very good fun to have pick up the phone and have a chat with them. They've been nothing but super friendly. In fact, this time I went AWOL a little bit and I was not reachable and all that. That entire team at IMS has been super nice, super patient and coordinating it. I'm inclined to mention the name, but I'm not sure I should, so I'm holding back. Team IMS, big thanks to all of you. Sometimes there are privacy issues and you don't want the names to be known. And I should have probably bothered and checked up with that before I did it. But Team IMS, many thanks for you guys. Hopefully we end up having some good fun. Lovely guys, I'm going to jump in and put next. Hopefully we don't start the exam straight away. So there's a screen which says I'm ready to begin. Starting at give or take 7:17 p.m. Lovely. I have a dummy screen here. I'm just checking all other windows that are open. There's one bamboo paper that is here, which I want. our own personal email that I need, YouTube live streaming that I can't be without, and the IMS screen. Lovely. I cannot close any further windows without jeopardizing the way we are going. So let's attack this. Have some fun. I'm ready to begin. Lovely, lovely. 24 questions in verbal. Seems to be not such a long passage. We attack this. 2023 COP28 leaders announced a plan to gradually move away from fossil fuels. However, the challenge lies in defining this challenge lay in defining this transition. I don't know whether lies in is correct. The agreement emphasizes speeding up the reduction. Nice. This passage looks to center around CCS. I'm not read it completely. I'm going to read it completely, and then we'll discuss this. Excuse me. Lovely. This topic in this passage entirely centers on CCS. Interesting idea, but fraught with risks. That's what this overall thing keeps on saying. Typically, the Americans are enamored by the idea of new tech and combating climate change with human intervention. Let's see where the questions go. According to the author, all of the following are issued with COP28 announcement, except the absence of a clear plan for moving away from fossil fuels. This is a problem, been a problem forever. Accelerating the reduction of coal power without CCS. Agreement emphasizes speeding up the reduction of coal power without CCS. That doesn't seem to be a problem. The technical and economic implications of CCS, yes, that's not been discussed. the risk of increased CO2 emissions from US CCS projects that exist. Accelerating the reduction of coal power without CCS is a feature. Uh, I don't think there's an issue with it. Emphasizes speeding up the reduction of coal power without CCS. Accelerating the reduction of coal power without CCS. That's a feature, but I don't think there's some. How the challenge lies in defining the transition. So, absence of a clear plan is an issue. Technical and economic implications of CCS is an issue because everyone CCS. Yeah, yeah, I'm confident. So, which of the following is the primary concern raised in the passage about CCS? The risk that supercritical CO2 will find its way back to the atmosphere. Yes, yes, one of the issues. Extensive time that is required for site evaluation and characterization. Yes, that's also an issue. The portrayal of CCS as a viable climate change solution. Not a concern, it's a feature. The substantial investment required that might not yield timely results. That is an issue. Primary concern. Let's see what the primary concern is. Time that is required for site evaluation characterization is a problem. That's where you come out and New Mexico come. North Dakota seems to be a reasonable alternative. That's okay. Mm, substantial requirement. No, on the primary concern. I think the substantial investments, timely solution. Probably this, but I'm not sure about this at all. Investment required is high. Uh, Timely solution will not come. That is an issue. It ends with this. Ends up being a risky diversion. Yes, not sure about this at all. Based on the passage, which of the following is the most likely recommendation author would make to the US government? Increase funding for research and development of new CSS technologies. Maybe. Strengthen regulatory framework for monitoring the implementation of CSS. Maybe. I don't think he'll look to increase funding because he's raised a series of issues. Regulatory frameworks is a possibility. Encourage private investment in CCS by offering additional tax incentives. There's enough tax incentives that are jobs raised, lots of subsidies being offered. Phase out CCS projects in favor of more immediate renewable solutions. I don't think he wants to phase it out as much as have option. We think this is a good solution. It cannot be at the cost of immediate thing, but we can't shelve it. We want to phase out. I don't want to encourage private investment. There's lots of subsidy. I think the regulatory framework monitoring the implementation, that's going to be the thing. Which are the following, if true, most support authors' main argument enhanced oil recovery efforts haven't resulted in increased or effective CCS. Okay. New CCS techniques have served only to push up the cost of carbon capture and storage. No. Enhanced oil recovery has significantly increased the lifespan of otherwise defunct oil fields. Okay. Most current CCS funding in the US is allocated to enhance oil recovery. CCS is a climate solution is a good idea, but is currently a risky diversion. The conclusion he's making, main argument is it's all good, but it's still the jury is out. The whole thing is based on the fact that the jury is out on CCS. Mm, that's enhanced oil recovery. Choice D is all right, and most support. And that significantly increase the lifespan of otherwise defunct oil. They'll be speaking enormously in favor of CCS. We don't want that. We want to say jury is out. Increased or effective CCS. I'm skipping this one. I'm simply not sure about this. Oh, we're already behind on time. Let's read much quicker. Critics working with the post-modern and post-colonial traditions. Post-colonial traditions, I don't want to touch that. Voltaire, art in France. Let's attack this. It's not a very difficult to implement from France or exile in England. In England, you observed a scientific disagreement. French science believed the Earth was elongated, while under Newton's influence, the English science said it was flattened at the poles and bulged at the equator. The discrepancy simply symbolized a matter of national honor and intellectual conflict, challenging established views on the natural world. Voltaire highlighted the scientific rift between England and France. Oh, lovely. Lot of physics, lot of engineering. How engineering is applied physics, but better. It can be inferred from the passage that Voltaire, when he arrived in England, adopted Newtonian physics and began advocating for his principles. No, he didn't. He came under this influence. He highlighted the rift, but I don't think he jumped ship. He highlighted the rift. Most likely believed that gravity was unrelated to the shape of the earth. No, he didn't. Rejected the well established and contemporary French views on nature. Aimed to mediate the scientific disagreement between France and England. When he arrived in England, he highlighted the drift. He didn't believe anything scientifically. He was involved with Mappertui, who is mostly looking like an Instagrammer in this world. Rejected the well-established and contemporary French views on nature. No, he didn't. Most likely, that will not aim to mediate the scientific. Now that he was here, he was highlighting it and mediating it. Based on information provided in the budget, the following statements about geodesic missions cannot be inferred. The mission challenging Cartesian views and emphasized missions challenged Cartesian views and emphasized empirical science. I don't think it challenged as much as they wanted to investigate. I don't think they set out to challenge this and emphasize the other. According to Newton's theory, a degree of latitude was expected to be shorter in the poles, flatter at the poles, so shorter. What did Newton say? Newton said it was flatter at the poles. So I'm forgetting my physics. Yeah, that is true. The results of the mission strongly supported it. That is true. The mission demonstrated that degrees of latitude vary increasing from the equator towards the poles. Degrees of latitude vary. I don't understand what that means. The missions challenged Cartesian views, and degree of latitude was expected to be shorter near the poles. Degrees vary, increasing from the equator towards the pole. Flatter at the poles. The latitude should be shorter at the poles. It's the opposite of that. Here it is broader, there it is flatter, like beating, like squeezing an egg. So it should be shorter there, not increasing. Can we from that Paris law decided to pour money into the problem was primarily to create empirical evidence for the Cartesian model of a vortex field inference. No, no, no. Resolve the intellectual and scientific rivalry between. Yes, I like that. Challenge the British Newtonian, and just resolve the rivalry, not national pride. This is the following most contributors shift from Cartesian Newtonian physics. Voltaire's advocacy on the scientific writings and contributions. No, the French Royal Academy of Science of endorsement of this. I don't know whether the Royal Academy really endorsed Newton. Newton. Films of the geodesic machines. Yes, yes, yes. Confirming. Yes, yeah, definitely. Happy to do that. Lovely. How are we doing on time? Little better, but not really good. The vision of the anointed Thomas Sowell critiques superficial aha statistic backing left wing. Statistics, right wing, left wing, my territory. He once again oversimplified comparisons over time, noting that income groups like the poor, rich, and the middle class changed composition significantly from 1983 for 40 years. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right-wing publications on Economist, always fun to read. All of the following, if true, could weaken Thomas Sowell's critique of AHA statistics, except the composition of income groups remains significantly stable over multiple decades. Weaken this. This won't weaken that. This will strengthen that. The increased cost of living and inflation remain consistent across all income groups. No. Individual gains due to mobility are offset by equal losses, resulting in no net income progress. Which is in all income types advance with generational change regardless of policy interventions. To weaken this critique is based on the idea that the statistics are weak. They should say the statistics suggesting inequality and poverty are strong. Composite income will remain significantly stable over multiple decades. No, say that increased cost of living and inflation remain consistent across all income groups. Okay, again, not weakened. Individual gains due to mobility are offset by equal losses, resulting in new net income progress. Social mobility are offset by individuals in all income types advance with generational change, regardless of policy interventions. I thought the passage was fun to read. The critique is based on the statistic not being clear. Let me go to the next question. Maybe that will be easier and make my life simpler. According to myth of American inequality, I completely understood this passage right up my alley. I would have written something like this. No, I'm not able to answer the questions. According to the myth of American inequality, which of the following is not required for a clear understanding of real world inequality? The effectiveness of low implicit tax rates in reducing income inequality. The impact of technological advancements on product prices. Absurd question, ridiculous question. No, you can't say it's not required. You said that it is required has not been mentioned in the passage. Very different things. They have not said this is not required. Varying definitions and components of income that they have mentioned. Adjustments for taxes and transfers and measurements of income inequality. Yes. Effectiveness of low implicit tax rates in reducing income inequality. Not in reducing income inequality, is in reducing the incentivization for work. Low implicit tax rates affect inequality as much as incentive structure for work. Absurd question. I think it's wrongly worded. To the following, if true, would most weaken the argument against occupational licensing as presented by Graham. Licensing worker tends to higher consumer safety and satisfaction. True. Unlicensed workers earn far more than licensed workers do. Okay. Unlicensed worker. Barrier to entry is there, so they may still have a barrier. Most occupational licenses are inexpensive and easy to obtain. It's also true. Elimination of licensing leads to increase in fraudulent practices. Yes, the argument would stay intact in this. Exception, unlicensed worker licensing doesn't pay licensing still could be restricted. Increase in fraudulent practices. Most occupational licenses are inexpensive and easy to obtain. It's most, not all. You can still remove them. Elimination of licensing leads to increase in fraudulent practices. Likely, reduce licensing barriers. Already low. That is fine. The thing should be that unlicensed unlicensed workers earn far more than licensed workers. High quality unlicensed workers, some people might be prevented. Not B, not C. Between A or D, I'm going for D. Not happy. I think the questions are vague unnecessarily. Why? How would the concept of universal basic income affect the arguments and the myth of American inequality? You've not mentioned that anywhere, so there's no basis for me to understand what universal basic income is. It would challenge the authors by proposing a solution beyond employment or licensing issues. It would confirm the author's view that inequality stems only from personal choices and efforts. It would strengthen the author's critique of occupational licensing by presenting another route to financial fairness. Not affect the author's focus to solely about historic interpretations of economic data. No, it would not strengthen author's critique of confirm the author's view that inequality stems only from personal choice and efforts. No, strengthen the author's critique of occupational licensing. No, challenge the authors by proposing a solution beyond employment or licensing issues. They would have issues with this. They won't like universal basic income. So it won't. It would not affect the author's focus, which is solely about historical interpretations of economic. No, no, they're seriously talking about policy decisions. It would challenge the authors by proposing a solution beyond employment. Yeah, I'm going for that. Not happy. Once again, not happy at all. Let me look at this passage. I think I'm going to have a go at this. Critics working within postmodern. Decolonize post-colonial metaphysics, normative idea of progress. No, thank you very much. Let's do this. So our RC has been a little poor. Let's at least hope our VA is all right. Collective intentionality. Yeah. Prioritizing groups' intentional actions. Not prioritized. Looks like this could be the right. Like collective intentionality. And also it's ontologically individualist, but simultaneously wholly analyzing individual intentional behavior and expectation within a group. List analyzing individual intentional behavior, expectations within a group. I think the reciprocal expectations are significant, not expectations within a group. Collective intentionality analysis merges individual wholes. This is also nice. Individualist and holistic views in economics, examining individuals within group based on intentional actions and mutual expectation. Based on reciprocal intentional actions within groups. I'm not able to understand what is the difference between B and D. Economics. Economics, yes. Okay, science and religion can coexist. In science, not conflict with religious beliefs. Not this. Seems reasonable. A or D. Oh, most scientists happen to be non-atheists. It's not because science does not deter belief. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Confident on D. I jumbled things. This is para jumble. Identify the odd one. Identify the odd one. Sentence elimination. There's a sentence that is missing in the paragraph below. Look at the paragraph and decide which blank option the following sentence would best fit. Its themes of beauty, truth, and the transience of life resonate with universal human experiences. John Keats' Ode on a Grecian Urn is celebrated for its profound meditative quality and rich imagery. Its themes of beauty, truth, and the transience of life resonate with universal human experiences. The poem delves into the contrast between the immortal depictions on the urn and the fleeting nature of human existence. Keats employs evocative language and classical references. This exploration is further enriched by the intricate depictions on the urn, which serve as a canvas for Keats' philosophical inquiries. Through this poetic journey, he offers insight. Okay, from the time we start talking about Keats, it is very much about Keats. So I'm thinking not 3 and 4 because its themes of beauty, truth, and transient, its universal human experiences, does not have an explicit or implicit reference to the author. It speaks to the poem, not the author. The poem delves into the contrast between immortal depictions and the fleeting nature of human existence. Its themes of beauty, truth, and the transience of life resonate with universal human experiences. It's either one or two. Profound meditative quality and rich imagery, and then you delve into its themes of beauty, truth, and the transience of life resonate. Okay, profound meditative quality and rich imagery. The profound meditative quality part is explained in this. Rich imagery is depicted in the second one. I'm having a bias towards one. It's definitely one or two. I think one would read slightly better. Two talks about the imagery, one talks about the meditative quality. I think the meditative quality thing comes slightly ahead. Yeah, one, I'm happy. Could be wrong, but I'm happy. Same. The trend raises concerns about the erosion of democratic values and the rise of authoritarian practices. Ah, the rage. In recent years, there has been a noticeable decline in the quality of liberal democracies around the globe. Many countries have experienced significant shifts towards centralized power. Factors such as political polarization, one automatically fits. Factors such as political polarization, economic uncertainty. Noticeable decline in the quality of liberal democracies. Significant shifts. the trend. Option one, taking a risk, going with it. Properly sequence, make a coherent paragraph. Let's do this. Four could be a good starting point. I'm going with 4, 2, 1, 3. Yeah, 4, 2, 1, 3. I'm happy with it. Coherent paragraphs and the proper sequencing of the order of sequences. The pattern of sacrificial violence is not isolated. So 2, 3 is a powerful link. Research from West Virginia, cancer leading cause of death. Then this. So I'm going with 1, 4, 2, 3, but I'm not happy with this. 2, 3 I'm confident of. I think 1 and 4 should come ahead of this. But I don't know why I'm choosing 1, 4 over 4, 1. Or 2. Recently moderated growth. Mark 5. Mark 3. Save. And then do this question. Already done it. Let's now read it. We don't have time. I don't have time. We'll live with this. Where did this disappear? Okay. How to simplify this? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let's do this. We've shifted to the next section, but I'm doing a little bit of tech to make sure that you guys can see the screen properly. It's going to be, I'm going to shift to, I should have probably done this before. It's okay. Okay, that's nice. Nice. I hope you guys can see the screen. This is going to be a pain in the neck. I'm going to shift my bamboo thing a little to the left to deal with the. Let me see. I want to see the screen slightly bigger and then bamboo resting on top of this. I don't need to see this. A stationery shop located inside the premises of Premier B School in Mumbai sells three types of gel pens A, B, and C. The student in the shop receives a stock of pens every day from a wholesaler. The number of pens of each of the three types received every day can be a number among the following 3, 3, 5, and 12. The number of pens of each of the three types sold every day can be a number among these three. 2, 4, 9 from window shop and selling pens of type A, B, and C are 11, 17, and 23 respectively. Okay, okay, lots of data, lots of numbers. You see something simpler sitting there. Yeah, no, exactly. No knowledge. Okay, something tricks like f plus h divided by 2 plus 62. Not happy. I'm going to go for this one because it has numbers in it and it's short. So I think, therefore, we'll attack this. Fine. Let's do this. Let's go to the bamboo. Hopefully, my data table works. So we have Vignesh, Suhrud, Yash, Nachiket, and Omkar. We have turtle, cat, dog, parakeet, and hamster. Lovely. Harry, Dusty. Oh my god. They make me run around. Harry, Dusty, Pickle, Mojo, and Tango. Obviously, not necessarily in that order. 2, 10, 12, 5, and 14. चलो, let's do this in some order. ओमकार has a cat. ओमकार के पास बिल्ली है. अच्छा है. Mojo and Harry are the names of hamster and dog. Mojo, Mojo, Mojo and Harry. So, Mojo, Harry, hamster and dog. Lovely. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest pet. So Tango is either not 14, not 2, 5, 10, or 12. Lovely. The 12-year-old pet is owned by Nachiket. Nachiket owns the 12-year-old pet. Turtle's age is average of parakeet and dog's age. That's the one I like. Turtle's age is average of, so turtle cannot be 2, cannot be 14. 5 is not the average of the numbers. I'm going to write them in order: 2, 5, 10, 12, 14. one average thing is like this: 10, 12, 14. Nice average it comes to. 12 is the average of 10 and 14. 14 cannot be the average of any two. 2 cannot be the average. 5 means the other two should add up to 10, not possible. 10 other two should add up to 20, not possible. 10, 12, 14. Turtle's age is the average of the parakeet and dog's age. So turtle should be 12. Nachiket के पास turtle है at 12. Uh, and dog and parakeet are 10 and 14. Dog and parakeet are 10, say, and 14. Tango is 5, 10, or 12. Tango is the name of that pet. Marcus, I'm going to go mad with this. Nachiket has turtle. Turtle's age is 10. Turtle का नाम नहीं पता. Vignesh does not own the oldest pet. Vignesh does not have 14. Tango has 5. Tango could be the turtle, is it? We don't know. Okay. Vignesh does not have the oldest pet. तो विघ्नेश के पास 5, 10 या 2 ही है. 5, 10 or 2. 12 is already taken. He doesn't own the oldest one. The 12-year-old pet is owned by Nachiket, and hamster is the youngest pet. Hamster is 2. Turtle is 12. Dog and parakeet are 10 and 14. So 5 can be as 2, 10, 14, 12 are isolated. Turtle, dog, parakeet, hamster are done. Turtle, dog, parakeet, hamster are done. Cat is 5. Omkar has cat is 5 years old. So 5 को भी हटा देते हैं. Vignesh has 10 or 2. We have 10, 2 and 14 remaining. Okay. Turtle is Vignesh does not own the oldest pet. The 12-year-old pet is owned by Nachiket. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest pet. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest. So Tango is not 2 or 12. Sorry, 2 or 14, 5, 10 or 12. That's already there. It could be the cat, it could be the turtle. So 5, 10 or 12. Okay. Mojo and Harrier, hamster and dog. The uses somewhere. Mojo and Harrier, hamster and dog. So Mojo and Harrier, hamster and dog. Hamster and dog को हटा देंगे. So Mojo and Harrier are here. So what are the names remaining? Dusty, Pickle, and Tango. Dusty, Pickle, and Tango are turtle, cat, and parakeet. Okay. Cat is 5 years old. Could be Tango. नाम किसी का पता नहीं. Okay. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest pet. Omkar has a cat. Okay. Cat could be Pickle, Dusty, or Tango at 5. Mojo and Harry are hamster and dog. We knew something about the hamster. Mojo and Harry are hamster and dog. Hamster is 2. Okay. How old is Tango? We don't know that question. So let's do this. 2, 10, 12, 5 and 14. Okay. Omkar has a cat. Cat is 5. Mojo and Harry are hamster and dog, not necessarily in that order. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest. 2, 10 or 12. The 12-year-old pet is owned by Nachiket. Okay. Turtle's age is average of parakeets and dog's age. Dog and parakeet are 10 and 12. Turtle is 12, 10 and 14. Turtle is 10, Cat is 5, hamster is 2. Vignesh does not own the oldest pet. I think the ages are fine, but the numbers are a little tricky. Dog is 10, parakeet is 14. That doesn't help. Mojo and Harry are hamster and dog. Dusty, Pickle, and Tango are turtle, carrot, turtle, cat, and parakeet. No. Hamster is 2. Dog is 10 or 14. Ooh, Dusty, Pickle, and Tango. Turtle, cat, and parakeet. Turtle is 12. It could be Tango. Cat and parakeet. Dog and parakeet are 10 and 14. Tango could be 10 and the parakeet as well. Not happy. I think I'm missing something. Vignesh does not own the oldest pet. Oldest pet is dog or parakeet. Mojo and Harry are the names of hamster and dog. Omkar has a cat. Okay. Mojo and Harry are hamster and dog, not as well. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest. Okay. Tango is neither the oldest nor the youngest, who's owned by Sugrut. Tango is owned by Sugrut. Tango is owned by Sugrut. Tango is 5, 10, or 12. 5 and 12 are taken, owned by others. This should be Tango. Tango is 10. Vignesh owns the 2 wala thing. This is Y is 14. I completely miss Sugrut. Damn it. Tango is 10, which is brilliant. Could be dog or parakeet. Okay. This could be dog, parakeet, parakeet, dog. This is hamster. Mojo and harmless. Mojo and हम क्या है? Mojo and Harry are hamster and dog. Tango is 10, so dog should be. Mojo cannot be 10. This could be. This has to be. The dog be 10. Hamster and dog or Mojo and Harry, not Tango for sure. Dog cannot be 10. So the dog is 14. Parakeet is 10. Tango is the parakeet at 10. Hamster is 2. Mojo and Harry are. So this could be Mojo. This could be Harry. Or Mojo and Harry. So Mojo. Oopsie. Mojo, Harry, Tango are gone. We have Pickle and Dusty. Turtle and cat are Pickle or Dusty. Dusty or Pickle. I don't think we can simplify this. Pickle and Dusty, Dusty and Pickle. One of the two, but I don't know which one is which. There is nothing given on Pickle and Dusty. How old is Tango? Let's answer a few questions. How old is Tango? Tango is 10 years old. It can be determined, at least I think it can be determined. Let's go. The dog is owned by Y. यश, सुहृद और यश नहीं है, सिर्फ यश है. The sum of the ages of Dusty and Pickle is 17, 5 and 12, 12 and 5 can be determined. Looks like it is a good thing to be saying can be determined. How many, for how many friends can we fix pet name age? Pet name age combinations. Pet name age combinations. The whole shebang. Pet name age. For Suhrud we can. That's it. Only one. Because we जो भी है Vignesh का, we don't know the name of the pet. Harry and Mojo, Mojo and Harry. Okay. Only one. Vignesh only. But I'm not sure about this. If Harry and Pickle are the two youngest pets. Harry and Pickle are the two youngest pets. So that means this is Harry and this is Pickle. I mean this is Dusty and this is Mojo. सब fill हो जाता है. Nice. Who owns Dusty? Dusty is owned by Nachiket. Nice. चलो बुक प्रॉफिट पे जाते हैं अभी. तो हो गया एक तो हो गया. Very happy with the fact that there is one at least and I think I've got it right. Lovely. Is this the stationary shop one? Now I have to gamble with one of these. Kedarnath, the Indiana Heights trekking route. That has too much data but has some numbers. I'm going to take a decision within 1 minute. 6 destinations, different categories, family trek, 6 friends are looking for a trek of adult from 1st to 6th September. These treks are organized for all the 5 mentioned categories. 6 destinations, family trek, children trek, senior citizen trek, adult trek, and special trek. I'm looking for adult trek. Following 6 destinations. Yeah. Voice is low. What I'm speaking is low volume. Let me see if I can turn up the volume. Give me a second. Just take this. Hello. I'm just checking this. Voice should get fixed. Meanwhile, I'm going to read this. Hello. Hopefully the voice issue has gotten fixed already. We have reconnected this. That should work. Adult age. I'm very tempted with this, but I don't get it. Adult trek. Dayal Bugala children trek. Harkidun as adult trek. Something about this that I'm not vibing with. I'm going to go to the first one. Three types of gel pens: A, B, C. The number of pens of each type, three types received every day can be a number among 3, 5 or 12. Received 3/5/12. Sold every day is 2/4/9. Profit is 11, 17, 23. Okay. Booked profit is what they have sold. Unbooked profit would earn on selling the pens. On day one, they didn't have any stock of pens. Started selling the pens only from among the ones it received. However, in the following day, the number of pens received, so they have an inventory to move with. Cumulative book profit and cumulative unbooked profit. What the duck is unbooked for? Okay. Lots of money, lots of calculation. Ha! I thought this could hold me back. Shall not. Let me do this. 1485 plus 1221. Month 1. First 4 months. Okay, cumulative book profit, cumulative unbooked profit. 1221. Okay, okay. Let's do this. It's not that difficult. 1485 should also be a multiple of 11. Is it? Yes, it is. 3111. Okay, okay, okay. करा देंगे. हो जाएगा. Unbooked profit. Okay. Ah, what लगा रहे लो यार. ये बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है. चलो, let's do this. How do I open the calculator? 1485 by 11 equal to 135. So I'm thinking about A, then sold is 135. How do I put this? Month one. So we go to the next one. So let's put month one, month two, month three, month four. A, B, C, sold, inventory, sold, inventory, sold, inventory. This is 135. 1, 2, 3, 1, 6, 8 by 11. This is a pain, man. They're making me use the calculator and I simply don't like it. 3168 divided by 11 equals 288. What is next? 4686 divided by 11 426. 288 426 5951 by 11. Cumulative book profit. माँ कसम इन लोगों का ना numbers are increasing. 5951 just check the data one before you do all the calculation. Profit full month, full this 11, 17 and 23. Okay. 1221 by 11 is the inventory at the end of it. 1221 by 11. Nine nine one. One 563 33 181. What am I doing? I'm just doing these numbers divided by 11 to find numbers. 390. Then I can find this for B and C. What is the maximum number of pens of any type received in a month? Maximum quantities of any type received in a month. So, because I'm just ruining my day. Chalo, let's do this. You've come this far, we cannot say no to this. 3111 divided by 70 equal to 183. 5593 divided by 70 is equal to 329. This is 329 and I have forgotten the previous number. 7769. If I had an Excel sheet, I'm rocking this. 457 non-cumulative number. I don't have time to even fill up all these numbers. I've come this far, I cannot leave it this much. 10149 divided by 70 is equal to 597. Now we have to do the unsold part. Hello. The 901 by 17. 53. 138. 151, 3509 divided by 451 divided by 70, 203. 151, 203. If I had an Excel file, I'm rocking this. 2392 divided by 23, that is 104. That I know. I think these guys are doing very nice with me. 5267 divided by 23. 52267 divided by 23. 229. Okay, let's do this 229. 8947 divided by 23, 389. 12374 divided by 23, 538. I think our guys are changing my mic also. Hopefully this makes life really better. 3473 divided by 23. So as long as the numbers are dividing well, I'm actually happy. If they are very crappy, then I'm worried. Now my hands are shaking. I'm feeling very cold. I'm getting closer to finishing this whole thing off. Then we'll make sense of it. The questions don't make sense to me intuitively. Just assume that it will make sense sooner rather than later, after I've got this entire data. Without this data, I can do check about this. No, I cannot do any other set. It's either this or bust. So let's hope it is this 197. And the last bit of data for the day. 4830 divided by 23 equal to 210. Super. Lovely. What is the maximum quantity of pens of any type received in a month? So this is the total received in the first month. This is the first month. Between 200 and 230. No, this is 246 you've seen. Disconnect Bluetooth is what I've been told.
Just close it.
Okay. Thank you, Abhishek. I think I've disconnected. You're on some other mic. This should work. This is bakwas. You want me to add these numbers also? Bap. To add these cumulatives, the total also. This is 246, 961, 469. I cannot even see the third number. Is it 233? Month 3 unsold inventory. Kya yaar? 2563. Yeah, 233 it should be. Yeah, 2533 plus this. Let's do this. I'm doing the totals also here. 9, 5, 6, 659. 9 plus 1 10, 0, 1, 5 plus 1, 6, 8 plus 5 plus 3, 8, 860. This is 236, 716, 467, 8, 10, 0, 1, 4 plus 1 plus 1, 6, 0, 1, 10, 0, 1, thank God, 800, 255, 189 plus 229, 188 plus 7, 19 plus 211, 1 plus 2 4, 417, 16 6, 1 10 plus 8 18, 8 1 2 plus 3 5, 586, 8 1 plus 3 4, 7 plus 7 748. Super. Maximum of any type is 255 here. 419 minus 255, 586 minus 417 नहीं काम कर रहा है. 748, 686 no. Less than 200, 467 to 608. 150 ज़्यादा नहीं है. 467 to 236 no ज़्यादा नहीं है. 246, 460 I'm not adding 260. 469, 648 no. 659 to 860, 660, 201. 255 is the maximum, not more than 260. This one, if this is wrong, I'm giving up on life. What can be the maximum possible stock of unsold pens of type A at the end of a day in month 1? कितना बकवास है यार, तुम क्या परेशान कर रहे हो? At the end of a day in month 2, unsold stock maximum is at 111. It goes up to 181. It can go very high and then come down. In each day maximum we can incoming is 3, 5 or 12. Outgoing is 2, 4 or 9. Total addition per day could be 10 maximum. This is plus. Total subtraction per day is buy 3 and sells 9. 6 maximum. We're going from 111 to 181. You can do plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, do a lot of it, and then do minus 6, minus 6, minus 6, and then come down. What is the maximum we can go to and then come down? You can reduce 6 per day. So 6 days we reduce 251 is plus 70. $140 के ऊपर तो maximum possible of 251 or 258. Can we go to 258 from 111? The difference is 7, 5 minus 1 is 4, 147 plus. Yeah, this can go there in 14 days, 15 days में हो जाएगा. 258, 15 days or more than that. Addition in inventory can be 12 minus 2 or 12 minus 4, 8, 12 minus 9, 3, 5 minus 4, 1, 5 minus 2, 3, 3 minus 2, 1. So I can add 10, 8, 3, 1, 3, going up to 147, 258 to 181. The difference of 8 minus 1 is 7, 15 minus 8 is 7, 77, 6 per day. Bring in 3, leave out 9. Bring in 3, sell 4 is minus 1. Either minus 6 or minus 1. To go all the way to 258, I can do 140 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3. It takes 17 days. 27 days minus 6. 12 and then minus 5 minus 5 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. 258 say how do I come down? Or going up. 251. Then going up 140, which will happen in 14 days. 70. I can do -6, 11 days, and then 4 days. Yes, 251 is very much possible. I think 258 is not possible. We cannot go to 258 there for this. What can be the minimum possible stock of unsold pens of type C at the end of a month or end of a day in month 3? At the end of a day in month 3, 188 to 197. From 188 to 197. How much can I go down? How much can I come up by? Down 10, 8, 3, 1, 3. All the way to 85 to 197. 85 to 197. Oh, this is tough, man. Let me see if there's one other easy question. Number of pens of type A sold in month 2. Which is the following the largest month 2 sold is 153. Type B sold in month 3, less than that. Type C sold in month 4, 153, 149, 153 is still higher than 1, 2, this is the right answer. 153, 135, okay. What is the total number of unsold pens of the 3 types taken together at the end of month 1? My brain is so fried, and I'm going to add these numbers. 111. For this, they could have given me choices. 350. Shalom. I don't think I have enough time for anything else. Let me see. Question number 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm just marking. Oh, perfect square number. Oh, nice. I would have liked this, but this is too complicated. Let me put 5. Okay, next. I'm just wasting time. Nothing else. I have left something like 1 minute left. Sorry, I need to do something. Volume, I need to figure out volume. Access to microphone. Which one? Microphone access is on.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, sir.
Let me go back to this question. See, the maximum possible stock of unsold pens. I think the unsold pen number goes to 197. Go up to 197. Sorry.
You have to click that audio symbol.
This one.
Wi-Fi. After the Wi-Fi. Audio symbol. Click on the 3, the 2 arrows.
Which one?
Yeah, the 2 arrows. Up.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it should be.
Hello. Output devices. Sound output.
Okay. It should be. Okay.
Is the volume coming?
It's almost
Very low. Okay. Volume is still very low. Anyway, I'm not going to do much with the time. I'm not guessing this answer because I'm clueless. So I'm not worried about this section. But volume is low. Spatial sound output device. Chalo, now we're back on this. Let's see. Guys, tell me about the volume. If I can fix the volume, I'll take a break and do this. The diagram below, angle DAB is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. DAB is not the exterior angle. Okay, DAB is the exterior angle. A is the bisector of angle DAB. Okay. AC is 11. AC is 12, 18 and 12. BC is 8. Okay, okay, nice, nice. This is angle bisector theorem. Nice and simple. I can say AB by AC equals EB by EC. AB by AC is 1 by 18 is x by x plus 8. This is 2 by 3, 16 is to 24. Nice. Line length of EB 16. Nice, yeah. Acha, one पे आ गए. Hello, 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 hello. Maybe I'll just have to speak louder, which I'll try. Ramesh has a small workshop where 4 different lathe machines, M1, M2, M3 and M4 are in operation. For a standard lathe machine, the output of a specific type is 860 units per hour. M1 produces 15 less than this. Okay, ठीक है. M1 produces 45 per hour. M2 produces 80 in the same time as M1 produces 60. 45 per hour for 60, it will take 1 hour 20 minutes. 4 by 3 of an hour. This is 60 per hour. M3 produces 40 in the same unit as M2 produces 60 units. 60 units. So this is 40 per hour. M4 produces 80 in the same time. M3 produces 60. M3 produces 60 in 1.5 hours. 80 in 90 minutes. In 1 hour would be 80 into 60 by 90. 80 into 2/3. 160 by 3. These are the per hour rates. 160 by 3 per hour. 800 you have to produce. 800 by 160 by 3 is 5 to 3, 15 hours. Nice. I would love to redo my math, but I don't have that kind of time. 5 friends took a test with the maximum score of 100. The average score of the 4 friends with the lowest scores was 80. Okay. The average score 5 year scores was 85. These 4 add up to 320. These 4 add up to 340. This is A. This is A plus 20. What is the difference between maximum and minimum possible overall average? So we could have 80, 80, 80, 80 and 100. Or we could have 85, 85, 85, 85 and 65. So 320 plus 100 is 420. 340 plus 65 is 405. Difference is 15. 15 by 5 is 3. Average will be 84 and 81. Difference is 3. The difference between a 3-digit number and the 3-digit number formed by reversing the digits is 396. That means it's differing by 4. So the middle digit could be anything. A and C, the difference is 4. The sum of the digits of the 3-digit number is 9. So it could be 1, 5, 2, 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. 135. 260. And the other way around. And the value of the product of the digits of all the digits of the numbers are distinct and odd. So it's 135. 1 into 3 into 5, distinct and odd. 1 into 3 into 5 is 15. Going for this. Nice. X is an integer. How many values of x are possible? Log of x square minus 6x plus 9. So do this. How many different values? X square minus 6x plus 9 are 5 times x square minus 7x plus 12 is 32 par x square minus 7x plus 12 par minus 4. I'm going to say x square minus 7x plus 12 equal to k. X square minus 6x plus 9 par 5k equals 2 par 5 par minus 4k. x square minus 6x plus 9, 5k is equal to where from did I get that minus 4k? It is plus 4k equal to 16. So x square minus 6x minus 7 equal to 0. X minus 7 into x plus 1 equal to 0. X is 7 or minus 1. And let us substitute both 7 and minus 1. X square minus 6x plus 9. X minus 3 whole square. Not a worry. X square minus 7x plus 12. Log base is fine, 32 plus something is fine. X square minus 7x plus 12, 7 or minus 1. So this 1 plus 7 plus 12, 19, 20 or 49. So 20 and that is 12 is both fine. I'm getting 7 or minus 1. X square minus 7x plus 12 could be 20 or 12, that's fine. Everything seems to be fine, two values, both seem to work. I was worried that one of these two won't work because it's a log. Log is not defined for a negative number, but the log sitting inside that is a power, so I don't care about that. So okay, it seems to be fine. Raju is a big fan of Bollywood songs, who isn't. N albums of an app-based music streaming platform such that each album has n-7 songs in it. He listens to 4 different songs every day. He will finish listening to all the songs on the 25th day. N-7, assuming all of them are different songs. 4 different songs every day. N into n-7 is 100. N into n-7 is 100. That is 25 into 4, 20 into 5, 10 into 10. N albums on an app-based music streaming. These are the 4 different songs every day. You finish listening to all songs on the 25th day. N into n-7 is 100. 7n minus 100 is equal to 0. Songs from different albums every day. How many days will you listen? Yaar, bakwas hai. You know, 20 into 5, 25 into 4, 50 into 2, 10 into 10. And then only 9 factors. 100, 250, 4 and 25, 5 and 20, 10 and 10. Different songs every day, and each album has n-7 songs in it. 25th day. All the songs on the 25th day. I'm missing something here clearly. I'm going to come back to this one. Mod of x plus y equal to 4 and mod of x minus y equal to 8. X plus y equal to 4 is here. X is 20, y is 12. 5. Y equal to x minus 8, so it cuts somewhere here. Like this. X minus y equal to minus 8. Y equal to x plus 8, it cuts somewhere here. Area here. बकवास है यार ये. We need to find this distance here. Pain. We've come this far, we cannot give up on this. This line is y equal to x plus 8. This is y equal to x minus 8. This is x plus y equal to 4. X plus y equal to minus 4. We're finding this interaction. X plus 8, x plus y equal to 4. X plus 8 is 4. 2x plus 8 is 4. 2x is minus 4x is minus 2. Come on, 10. X plus x minus 8 equal to 4. 2x is 12, x is 6. 6 comma minus 2. Minus 2 comma 10. 6 comma minus 2. Find this point. X minus 8, x plus y equal to minus 4. X plus x minus 8 equal to minus 4. 2x equal to 4x is 2. Minus 10. From here to here the distance is 8 and a square root of 4 square plus 8 square. Minus 2 minus 8 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4. Minus 2. Okay. And this distance is square root of minus 2 minus 2 is 12 square. 6 plus 8 square. 4 root 5 into 12 square plus 8 square. Take out a 4 into 3 square plus 2 square. 4 into root of 9 plus 4, 13. 4 root 13 into 4 root 5. 12 square plus 8 square. 4 square minus 2 minus 10 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4. Square root of 4 square plus 8 square. What is this? 8 and 12. 8 square plus 12 square. 144 plus 68 square root of 208. 4 root 13 into 4 root 5. These two are parallel, these two are parallel. Angles are 90. This is a rectangle. 4 root 5 into 4 root 13 is what I'm getting. 16 into root 65 into 8. 128. Hey, this is a TTA question, so I'm taking a punt. I'm sure it is wrong, but I'm not able to hold myself having come this far. Square plus 4 square, we've done the whole shebang. Chalo, not today. Akash bought, we'll come back to this. Akash bought 100 articles for 100 each. He sold 10% of the articles at a profit of 10%, 100 into 100. He sold 10 at 110. 20% of the remaining articles, 18 at a profit of 120. Okay. 25% of the remaining articles. So 28 gone, 72 remaining. 25% of 72 is again 18 at 130. The remaining 36 plus 10 is 46, 54 at 54. So make 30, make this 20, make this 10, 100, 18 into 20 is 360, 18 into 30 is 540, 54 into 54 is 2916. Plus 1000, 3916, 39.16. Good. I didn't need calculator. Chandan was proposed to prepare an alloy consisting of gold, copper, and platinum in the ratio. Gold, copper, platinum in the ratio 3:4:5. But he misunderstood and prepared an alloy with the composition of gold, copper, and platinum in the ratio 5:4:3. Chalo, ठीक है, good. Had he removed X grams of gold and Y grams of copper from the alloy he made, तो यहाँ से X, यहाँ से Y, he would be able to get the alloy with the desired composition of gold, copper. So to this 3, he removes this. So what originally started as 12 units of this, 12 units of this, he removes from here and here. Very interesting question. 4 minus y, 5 minus x, yk minus y, 5k minus x, 4k minus y, 3. This is nothing but 3:4:5. Proportion of copper is 1/3. It should remain 1/3. I am removing y of copper. Should have removed 2:1. Got it. Very interesting. A, B, C are positive numbers such that A plus B plus C is 1 at a minimum value of 1 plus A, 1 plus B. I'm not doing this. I'm going to do 4/3 into 4/3 into 4/3 by 2/3 into 2/3 into 2/3. 2 into 2 into 8. Can you do better than 8? Positive numbers. 0.4, 0.4, 0.2. 1.4, 1.4, 1.2 by 0.6, 0.6, 0.8. This is 2. 1.4, 14 into 14 into 2 by 48. 196 by 48 is 4. 4 into 2. More than 4, more than 8, minimum is 8. Done. I'm not solving this algebraically. I don't have that kind of time. I need that kind of time. We're doing poorly on time thanks to that one question in coordinate geometry. Chalo, let's amp up some speed. 3 numbers are in geometric progression. The first number divided by 24, second number by 12, and third number by 8. It's still the 3 comes from decrease in arithmetic progression. X, Y, Z. A by R, A, AR, A by 24R, A by 12, AR by 8. A by 24R plus AR by 8 equals A by 12, A by 6. 1 by 24R plus R by 8 is 1 by 6. Multiply by R, multiply by 24R. 24R into R is 3R square equals 1 by 6 is 4R. 3R square minus 4R plus 1, 0. 3R minus 1 into R minus 1. R is 1 by 3 or 1. Where 1 be A by 24, A by 12, A by 8. It will not be a decreasing arithmetic progression. Decreasing arithmetic progression is important constraint, so this should be 1 third. There are 1 positive numbers, A by 24, A by 12, A by 8 will be an increasing arithmetic progression. Yeah, it will be increasing, so it's only 1 by 3. CAT exam is 81 days away, and Chitra recognized that really that she's falling short in the arithmetic. It's all a number of questions. It's almost 25 questions in one day, or she solves at least 20 questions in one day. She can solve almost 18 on the remaining 4 days. That's the maximum she can solve for her CAT preparation. 81 days. At most 25 in one day, or she can at least 20. Solve at least 20. She can solve at most 18 on the remaining each of the following 2 days. So 25 plus 18 plus 18. If she solves at least 20 on any given day, 36 plus 61 in 3 days. If you do 19, 19, 19, it is 57. 25, 18, 18 is a better combo. At least 20 on any given day, at most 18 on each of the following 2 days. So 25, 18, 18 works better than 19, 19, 19. 61 into 27, whatever that number is. 21 cycles of 3 days each. One, 6, 4, 7. Can we do this differently? Let me say she does 19 on one day. 19, then do this 25, 18, 18. 26 cycles of this. The last day she does 25. 1, 6, 4, 9 we can go to. If you do 19, 19. 6, 4, 9. Interesting. I'll go for that. How many points with integer coordinates can be found inside a triangle with vertices 10, 0, 0, 10? I've not had good luck with coordinate geometry today at all. I should probably have definitely skipped that. Inside the triangle, so 0 is out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 8 will be there, 1, 9 will be outside. 8 points with 1. 2, 3, 2 to 7, 7. 6 can go up to 3 can go up to 3, 6, 6 points. 4 can go up to 5 points. 9 will not have any points. 8, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. With 8 there's only 1 point, with 9 there are 0 points. So 8 into 9 by 2, 9 into 5, 45. A, B, C, D enter into a partnership. First, A invested half the capital of the 4 partners, then B invested a third of the remaining capital. Okay. A invest half, B invest 1/6. Half plus 1/6 is 4/6. 1/3 of the remaining. C invested half the remaining 1/6. D invested 1/6. So ratio is 1:1:1:3. D made a profit of 22,000, and the total profit 22,000 into 6, 132,000. Yeah. We need more questions like this, especially in the context of the fact that I'm running out of time. 115 bangles, each made of either metal or glass. Bangles are either plain or designer. Metal, glass, plain, designer. As many plain glass bangles as there are designer metal bangles, X and X. The number of plain glass bangles is 80% of the number of plain metal bangles. Plain glass is 80% of plain metal, so 1.25x. The number of metal designer bangles is 40% of the number of designer glass bangles. 40% of this is 2.5x. How many metal bangles are there? 3.5, 4.5, 5.75. 150 divided by 5.75 equal to 20. Nice. How many metal bangles does Isha have? Metal bangles. 2.25. 2.25 into 20. 9/4 into 20. 45. Yep. This I should be able to solve. One of the roots is p x square minus 2x plus 3 equal to 0. One of the roots is p is x minus 1 whole square plus 2. Then the other root is p plus q equal to 2. P into q equal to 3. Minus p or 3 by p. P minus p square equal to 3. Other root is 7/2 minus p square, but everything has a p square. P square plus q square plus 2pq equal to 4. P square plus q square plus 6 is equal to 4. P square plus q square equal to minus 2. There's a p square coming. P square plus q square is minus 2. P plus q is 2. P square plus q square minus 2pq is minus 8. Minus q is. Don't want to deal in complex numbers. P plus q is 2, pq is 3. Nah, not happening. Been right up my alley, but not happening today. how many 5-digit natural numbers exist such that all the digits in the number that distinct the digits from left to right are either in ascending or in descending order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either in ascending order. Start from 1, go to 5, select 5 number, 9, 3, 5, descending order. 9, C 5. 9 C5 plus 10 C5. 5-digit natural numbers, all distinct. This way is 9 C5, that way is 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. 2 into 3 is 6. This is 2. 9 into 7, 63. 126. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 into 5 is 10. 3 is 2. 6 into 6 is 36, plus into 7 is 252, plus 126, 378. Yes, that is there. Very happy. 9 C5 plus 10 C5. Praveen bought 5 pencils, 9 pens, and 13 erasers. So 5P plus 9K plus 13E or 190. चल ठीक है. Naveen bought 9 pencils plus 5 pencils plus 19 erasers for the same amount of money. Okay. So 5P plus 9P plus 13E is equal to 9P plus 5P plus 6 plus 19E. So 6E plus 4E equal to 4K. 2 pens cost as much as 2 pencils plus 3 erasers. 30, 26, 67 into 6 makes it 78. No. This into 6 makes it 14, 32, 380, 28, 64, this is 760. Make it 26. 760, yes. Pretty happy with that. The painter starts with a mixture of red and white paint. Red and white. He adds 6 liters of red paint to this mixture. Plus 6. Resulting in a new mixture called neon pink. Ratio of red paint to white paint is 3:2, 3K, 2K. He then adds 7 liters of red paint to the neon mixture, creating a new picture called Barbie pink. 3K plus 7, 2K. Ratio of red to white is 11:5. So 15K plus 35 equals 22K. 7K equals 35. K is 5. So this is 10, 15 plus 7 is 22, this is 20, K is 5, this is 10, 15, find the ratio of white red paint to white paint, and 9:10 becomes 15:10 becomes 22:10, which is 11:5. Original is 9:10. Nice, doable, done. 2 trains. Maybe I don't have time for trains. Let's do this. X equal to square root of 3b square root of 3b. F of minus 3 equal to g of minus 3 equal to 0. F of minus 3 is 9. minus 3a plus 3b equal to 0. X square plus bx 9 minus 3b minus c is equal to 0. A, B, C are natural numbers. 9 minus 3a plus 3b. So 9 minus 3a plus 3b. 9 equals 3b minus 3a. 3 equals b minus a. B is a plus 3. A plus 3, c. 9 minus 3a minus 9 minus 3b minus c is equal to 0. B is a plus 3. 9 minus 3a plus 3b equal to 0. 3a, b minus a is 3. Okay, 3a plus c equal to 0. A equal to 0, c equal to 0. कसम कर क्या रहे हो तुम लोग? X square. 9 minus 3a plus 3b is equal to 0. 3b minus 3a is minus 9. 3. B is a minus 3. B is a minus 3. B equal to 2, A equal to 5, 3A, C equal to 3, 5 plus 6, 11, B equal to 3, A equal to 6, not possible, 10 or 11 marks. Not possible. Nah, it's one of these theta. I think I've done. I'm not happy with my verbal. I'm going to whine about the scores. Okay. It's gone question by question. Should I click on scorecard now? Huh? Okay, I'm going to click on scorecard. 24, 27, 24. No, I don't know what do I do with this. I close this.
Yes, close. Go back to old screen.
Go back to
old. Even you need to close this.
Okay.
IMS website.
This one?
No, not this.
This one?
Refresh. Control R.
I'm going to refresh this. I should. What do we do now? Abhishek is laughing and going, but I don't know what he means by this. Okay, now I get this. Sorry, I'm looking like a doofus. I'm not used to the interface, as I should not be. I mean, I shouldn't be poking around in my in an IMS test. So let's do this. Let's do. So DALR, where we are. In verbal, there's so many errors. I think Jatin is going to be livid the way I've done this. So I'm gonna just go through this. Let me see what I've got wrong. So does this mean this question is right? Okay, this is right. This is wrong. So I've got negative marks for this. This one was fine. This one I didn't attempt. 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't attempt. 9th one. Aim to mediate the scientific disagreement. Yeah, that's all right. Got the next one wrong. What is the right answer here? I've got this answer wrong, but I don't know what the right answer is. Okay, positive this was wrong. Passage implies the main motivation was related to national prestige rather than simply ending the rivalry. Passage indicates the Royal Academy's decision to invest in the expedition was driven by a desire to resolve the scientific conflict, thereby uphold and enhance France's national prestige in the scientific community. The arguments continued long after Newton died. Eventually, Paris Royal Academy decided to pour money into the problem and reach a definitive verdict. I simply do not agree that suggests that national pride was involved. I think we are either the background is telling us that, or we are making an assumption based on how the times were there. I don't understand how option 4 definitively says that. So I'm disagreeing with this answer. I'll take it up separately. This one was fine. This seems to be all right. This passage has gone rather well. Maybe I should have punted on this question also, but I loved this passage. It was good fun reading, but not at all good in terms of the questions. Questions were too big. Let's do this. What is the text solution? Captures the intended as in most scientists are not able to do the science does not inherently conflict with it. There's no mention of inherently conflict. Indifferent towards religion was I thought was implied anyway. We will again agree to disagree. Let's go here. Okay. A couple of those passage questions I'm not even agreeing with. Okay, this thing happens. Let's go again. I'll have to go here. Review test. The data interpretation like it. Okay, this was correct. This was correct. I left this just fine. Only up to question 12. Okay, next. I didn't even attempt these questions. These were fine. Okay, nice. I think the questions that I attempted, honestly, they were all kind of fine, like kind of okay. And Quant, this one was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th one, I didn't even. I took a punt, so it's not a negative. I just said, look, I didn't get this answer. I don't want to know what it is. Oh, 98, 99, 97, 100. Okay, nice. N into n minus 7. Okay, nice. Got caught by that one. All right, can live with that. .16 is fine. Question number 7 is wrong. Interesting to see the text solution. 2. I should have been a little more careful. Yeah, this part of a square. I should have guessed this better. Dumb mistake. This is also wrong. Let's check this out. $80 days. I got the 81 days. That is 81 days away. I thought it was 81, but these guys seem to have said that there are only 80 days remaining. That one is also wrong. I thought remaining days should not be a condition, should not be a criterion. Hey, we'll live with that. This is fine, this is fine. Strain question I didn't even do. Either 10 or 11 is fine. I did not even see question number 22. Chalo, theek hai. I'm going to go back to, I think I'm assuming all of you were able to see my screen. What am I going to do? I'm going to share out the screen. I'm going to remove screen share. Window capture, display capture. Window capture पर we will put window capture as a different window hopefully. I am a little tired, as I'm sure you guys can kind of understand. I'm going to come back to this. Don't worry. I'm not going away anywhere. I'm going to see what is there on the screen here. Have a look at maybe the chat screen. I'm trying to put some kind of suitable video. So something in the background so that it can be clearer, and then we can have a chat. I'm a little tired. I'm going to go back to the YouTube screen and have a conversation with you guys. So just say let's have a chat. Maybe I can even make it bigger and forget about the background screen. Give me a second. Not yet that comfortable with this kind of OBS interface as I would like to be. Okay, for those of you who are keen on making inferences about what I am about by seeing the background, there's some fudging that was on. So most likely I don't read any of those books that have been kept there. So don't make those inferences. I understand very clearly there's some infinite curiosity about making inferences about things which are not to be inferred. We shouldn't consider the 81st day. I would consider the 81st day, Ajay. I think that is vague and ambiguous. I don't want to be dealt with that. Super. Let's talk about the paper. I thought the paper was super challenging. I don't think CAT it's going to be this difficult. I thought the quant was right up the relevant level. I thought the verbal was tougher than it needs to be, most definitely. Every single question was vague and double negatives and inferences without enough background. So I'm not that happy with the way, how difficult the verbal was. Quant is, LRDI was challenging. I usually find LRDI challenging. Too many constraints, too many things, too many ambiguous things, too much computation. I think the ideas for the puzzles were fine, but the puzzles are not going to be this difficult. They're not going to be this computation heavy. And I went mad with it. I think the last puzzle I chose was the best puzzle to choose, at least for me. And I took maybe 3-4 minutes more. I think I was a little conservative. I should have been more attacking in LRDI. I wasn't. So that is that. But I think LRDI is slightly tougher than what we can see in CAT. VRC is significantly tougher than what we can see in CAT. I've not seen all the questions, but I automatically straight away disagree with at least 2-3 answers. I've seen some part of the analysis. I think it is. I think the inference on nationalism being involved, I don't agree with it. And it's just conjecture at this point. Maybe I'll come around to being convinced, but that's not the. So VRC way tougher than CAT. LRD a smidgen tougher than CAT. Quant, all right. And I think I did get tired by the time I went to Quant. I think there's a couple of questions at least I should have had a good go. Not minding too much, practice exam and mock and all that. But good paper, had good fun. Hopefully you guys also had good fun having a crack. I'm just going to have a look at the question. How much time you took in that graph question, Gautam Sharma? I don't have any energy to go back and look at some display. Point of view on the VRC section, Advika Agarwal, insanely tough, properly challenging. I should have skipped the modulus graph question, 100% Shakara, 100%. I didn't even, it was one of those tempting things. I think I just spent 5, 6, 7 minutes. I should have dumped it at step 1. I got sucked in by the curiosity. I think I set a scorching pace before that. So I thought, thoda time ho jayega, to theek hai, so far so good, ahead of time. And then I'm looking up and I was behind time by the time the end happened. So it was wrong. I should have dumped that modulus coordinate geometry question like that. What was your percentile in VRC? I think it is 98 dot something. In the question it said till before the exam day, 81 days to CAT, 81st day being CAT as in cheap stunt. Anyway, we can swing either way on this. CAT doesn't do this. CAT doesn't do this playing on the boundaries thing. We used to have this all the time in CAT, and then after that XAT. So questions like the bell tolls once every minute. In 1 hour, how many times will it toll? Say 60. In the first hour, how many times will it toll? You have to say 61. Because exactly at 3 o'clock, it will start by tolling. And so these kind of questions are trolling questions, and I'm not a fan of this because it is ambiguous. At least I think it is ambiguous. And so we have the general stories of some questions are reasonable questions, some are EOK, some are GOK. This, do you think 81 has to be taken in or not taken in? EOK. Examiner only knows. Some questions are super ambiguous. God only knows. Right? In GRC, I didn't agree with a couple of questions. SimCAT, what's your take on Masters Union as a business school? I'm not the best guy to answer this. I think Abhishek will have a. How do you manage the time stress in VRC? In fact, I was in trouble. In VRC, there was one passage that I really liked, which was one with the opposite view as Thomas Piketty, because it was in economics. It talks left wing, anti-left wing, right wing. Economics school of thought and inequality is right up my alley. And I don't know if you guys know this. I spent 5-6 years of my life as an investment analyst. My job was to write stock reports. And I used to read books and papers and research reports on economics as my day job. So in another avatar, I would be sitting here sitting somewhere else writing research reports on buy and sell based on the carry trade. And so I really very curiously followed international economics for a long time. And I read a ton of research pieces on that. So if somebody has a discussion on the Gini index and inequality, Gini coefficient inequality, I'm at home. And it's up my alley, right up my alley. I can, through my college days, I never got economics. I loved economics. I never got the pink newspapers. I never understood why people are talking about inflation and interest rates and all that. But I was very happy with numbers. My job really prepped me up for this. So now I violently disagree with a bunch of stuff that is published in the financial media these days. Right? So I'm very comfortable in that world. But hey, but I was pre-peeved with the question, too ambiguous. Spencer scored 110 in this. Oh, that's brilliant, Spencer. Hikes was quite easy. I didn't get the hikes one. There was something about the hikes one that turned me off a little bit. Maybe I should have gone for that. How to handle very dense RCs in VRC. This is Sanchit. Unlikely. I think this question was unlikely. So unlikely that the VRC will be this difficult. All type of minima maxima covered in. There isn't any such thing as all types of minima maxima. It will be covered. It took 7 to 8 minutes in the graph question. Yeah, I got carried away. I thought I was ahead of time, and I really liked the challenge of that question. So I wanted to have a crack at it. How to master DALR, sir? Ji, Janab, मेरे को भी नहीं पता है. I don't know. So we're all at it. so many questions in quant to get 99 percentile. No. I think if you do 14, 15, you're in good shape. And get 2, 3 wrong. Trick was easy. Now you're telling me CAT VRC, not good. A mock should be on par with CAT. Sometimes it's very make a good point. Mocks, we all try to keep mocks on par with CAT, but it's not that easy. Sometimes we get carried away and put some tough questions because we want to. When you're creating mock content, there's a gentle creep of difficulty going up higher and higher. It inevitably happens. When we solve a question, we create a question, we think it's nice and easy. We think it's easy, okay? And then we dial it up, and then we increase the proportion of difficult questions. So it creeps up. We all worry about it, and sometimes we also have this notion, very Indian notion, ki higher difficulty है तो higher quality in exams and questions. And we have this other bias that कि यार CAT से easy से better, CAT से tougher है, ताकि हमारे बच्चे ready हो जाए. But I understand, trying to keep it representative is our objective, collectively and individually. I'm talking about IMS and us guys. So, I would have. It would be great if all of us could make it super representative, but it's super tough. Subankar Shankar, thank you. Kushagra, how do you maintain such calmness in quant section after horrible VRC, like exhausting your core energy on VRC and ALR? It really helps that quant is my safe section, quant is my favorite section, quant is my preferred topic. Lots of times I don't have to get out of bed for 1/3, 1/4 of the question. I can just process it and simplify it without really banging my head against it. So lots of times I get away with murder in quant because I can get away with lot in quant. So therefore, it is an advantage. Suppose I started with quant and ended with LRDA, I think I would struggle. Ending with quant is relaxing. I'm getting 50 to 100. 50 to 100 is a damn wide range. You have to narrow it down. You have to figure out ways where your accuracy goes up and your consistency goes up. Should I prep for VRC be on par with this LOD? Oh, definitely not. If Jatin had taken this VRC, he would have come out and said, "Yaar, itna mushkil hai, ho hi nahi sakta." I can tell you confidently that this VRC was tougher than CAT. No doubt about it. Properly tough passages to read, ambiguous questions, tough wording, khatarnak VRC. Janina Joseph, did you have a target to attend the number of questions in VRC? I was happy either do all RCs and skip 3-4 VA questions, or all VA questions skip one passage. So I did nearly what I wanted to do. Right? DLR 2 sets is my aim, ambition, what I'm shooting for. In quant out of 22, I want to hit 19-20. I think by the time I came to quant, I got a little tired. I'm going to blame the environment and setting and the fact that I had to look at tech and volume and all that. But this is my ballpark things. Tips for CAT 2025: don't start from fundamentals. Yes, go through previous year questions. Start from scratch. Don't go for impossibly tough questions. Jatin sir going to attempt soon. No. Jatin is sitting right here and he is guffawing away. Jatin says, "Look, you give me a bunch of SimCATs all put together, give me all the verbal sections, I'm jumping in and taking. You ask me to do DLR and quant, buzz off from here." There's a long and short of it. Suryansh, I scored between 60 and 70, that is nice. How to score above 80 consistently? Find one suit that can be converted into a big strength. So if you want to go from the 60 to 80 range, 60 typically comes at 20, 20, 20. 80, we all think it has to be 26, 26, 26. Your route to 80 could be 20, 20, 40. So figure that out. That would help. I try to attempt all VRC, my WPM. I'm assuming it's words per minute. Sorry, that doesn't hold much store for me. I'm not worried about reading speed. You don't get obsessed with reading speed. Track it. Still stuck at 10-12 questions, more sectionalized, topic-wise questions, both are correct. Do both. Janina Joseph is saying screaming no. I think she's referring to Jatin. What should be the WPM? I didn't even know what WPM stands for. I had to figure that out. So I'm not the guy. I don't track WPM. Not required. How do I proceed with Quant in the last 50 days? Very clear identification of what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what is your power suit, power topics. Dump weakness areas, double down on strengths, amp them up. If you don't like trigonometry, dump it. If you don't like coordinate geometry, like me, like how I don't like coordinate geometry, dump it. Because otherwise you get stuck in the wrong question and you spend 8 minutes on it, you easily got 2 more questions, right? So keep that in mind. How much will Jatin Sir score in Quant and DILR? I can tell you this much, Jatin never gets anything wrong in LRDI and Quant. And make of it what you will, he doesn't get anything wrong. Here he is saying 100% accuracy, but as a mathematician, 0 out of 0 is not 100% accuracy, so I'm going to stay away from that. Do you prefer reading all 4 sets at once or attempt a set which you like? I read, if I like, I jump in. This one, I didn't like the first one, I didn't like the second one, I didn't like the third one, so I went to the 4th one. If I like, I'm jumping in. I scored 35 in SimCAT. The SimCAT 13 was super tough, especially if it got disoriented by the verbal. So any other SimCAT, this could have in relevant CAT, it would be as good as 60, which is 93, 94 percentile. So don't be too. I would say keep your head up and say, hey, good going, keep plugging away. Should we learn new things in Quant? Oh no, don't learn new things. Consolidate things that you already know. How do I be consistent with my mock score? Find areas of strength, have one plan, reduce your error rate as much as possible, don't punt, and accept some variance. हर किसी का score में variance होता है. Janina Joseph, what is the mindset for 0 error mocks? Slowing down, changing attitude to errors, and then saying, look, now I've got this, I can do more. Stuck at the 55 to 60. 55 to 65 is not a bad range, not a bad range at all. If you've got 65 in this paper, chances are you'll get 80, 85 in actual CAT. In last year's CAT papers. How can I improve VRC scores to 35 marks? Keep reading. 35 is spectacular. And I think this mock is way tougher than CAT. I remember last year's score in actual CAT. I think I got something close to 50, maybe 48 or 49 or 50 or 51 in the verbal section. This one I think I've scored 24. Obviously there's some variance. One day I'm on good form, one day I'm not in good form. So that plays a role. But 50 and 24, 25 are some distance apart. And so every chance, I'm nearly 100% certain that the verbal section in this mock was substantially tougher than CAT. I was cursing the buggers who set the question. Team IMS, it's all in jest and good spirit. I know I don't have to tell you guys this. I'm just that, why are you making me multiply and divide so much? Why are you making me write down so many things in LRTI? जो भी क्वेश्चन सेट किया वो ABC पेन वाला बंदे को बोला यार इतना मल्टीप्लाई ना करवाया मुझे इतना डिवाइड ना करवाया. So just writing that thing down drove me nuts. So, but the quality of questions in LRDA was good. The passages were very readable in verbal. Quant was good fun. So, a hat tip to Team IMS, and very glad to be collaborating with you guys and doing this. It's more than the experience of the exam taking itself. The interaction is easy and fun. Probably why we do it year after year. आराम से बात हो जाती है, which is I think very crucial to have a good pleasant relationship. So many thanks for that. Share some questions for practice geometry. यार geometry 2 IIM CAT करके Google कर तो 50 questions है. All leaving out previous year questions. They're beautiful. Is 50 good for this mock? 11, 18, 21. 11, 18, 21 is good. 11, 18, 21 is good. 11 and verbal is good because his mock was properly tough. I think if we can take it to 13, 14, it would be brilliant. 18 and LRTA is again good. 21 and Quant is also good. 50 in that combo in this mock, you're flirting with 80 in actual CAT. How to plan these 50 days for CAT? Lots and lots and lots of mocks. Good pacing yourself and making sure that you have enough sleep, timely food, good water, staying fit and strong. And so, I'm super tired now. Just plonking myself on one seat for 2.5 hours is stressful for me. But be fit and strong. So you have to be there. Week in algebra to attend the algebra workshop. Abhishek has given me a beautiful piece to talk about. Nice and beautiful picture. Let me see if I can get that going. Put myself back in a corner. And then let me see if I can capture this. So there's a beautiful, rather lovely workshop that is there. Please do attend that. This is a full algebra workshop on October 6th, 4 days from now, 5 days from now. Attend that. It's a super refresher on quadratic equations, linear equations, a little bit. Exponential, logarithm and progressions. Touching on some polynomials, cubic stuff. And also inequalities and functions. So the whole range. Give it a shot. That will probably be something that can unlock this. 1826-4 Aryan Chaudhary, your VRC is good, your LRDA is really excellent. Your Quant has let you down. Quite possible that you were tired, in which case you took tons of mocks to amp up your stamina levels. Suryan's around 4, 25, 28, or 25 and 28 are really good. The 4 is an impossibly tough paper, so 4 could be an anomalous figure. Don't worry, CAT will not be just difficult for verbal. But keep reading, keep plugging away. A little bit of tweak and you're done. Chandramouli, keep plugging away, it should fall in place, 6, 24, 23, 24 and 23 are excellent. 6 could be 15, 12, that'll be nice. But this VRC was difficult. Anyone who got beaten up in this VRC, in this paper, don't be too disheartened. I think I got very lucky because I disagree with 2-3 answers and I didn't get as many wrong as I feared. Arithmetic and algebra, is it enough? Yeah, to get 94, 95 though is easy. 99.5 you need everything. Not able to see the option for purchasing algebra marathon. This is from Krish. We will put it on the description or put on the first comment on this video as quickly as possible. It should be there. 27 VRC, 15 in Quant, 15 DALR, good for mock. Yeah, these are good numbers. One LRDA said maybe you can do 7 questions in Quant. 27 VRC is very good. What professional certificate does IIM consider? Nothing. Chartered accountancy is considered for something, but otherwise no. 5, 23, 30, Shubhankar, don't worry too much about this 5. This VRC was, I think I got lucky and I disagree with a few questions and got a decent score. More than decent score. I was expecting to get beaten up. This VRC, properly tough. I noticed you didn't even read the question the LRDA said, nor did you jump around at all in QA. What the exact opposite for an attempt strategy should be. I read the question. For me, getting a hang of the set is more important than individual questions. So I think I got a hang of all 4 sets because I started only with the 4th one. Went slowly. That helped. In Quant, if I get a funda, I'm doing it. In Quant, I made one big mistake, spending 8 minutes on that graph question, which I should have dumped like that. How to access this mock? You guys should speak to Team IMS. Lovely guys. Good to have this conversation, good to chat. Best wishes to all of you. Many thanks to Abhishek and Ashwin for doing a ton of admin and background work. I was completely at the mercy of Abhishek and Ashwin to kind of pull this through. And they guided me with accessing IMS, setting up the OBS, doing the camera, doing the tablet, the whole shebang. Massive help from the team at IIM. Wonderful help from IMS. Lovely to do this and have fun with them. Many mighty pleased that we could have this experience. We'll do one more. I think we have one more lined up in exactly 3 weeks' time. We will ping you guys and
put a message, will be all over on social media, all of that. And so, looking forward to catching up with all of you a couple of weeks from now. Best wishes to you in the last lap of your preparation. Have fun, enjoy yourself. Hopefully, we'll catch up again soon, a couple of weeks from now, another mock experience like this. I'm hoping to do good exercise and be fit for that. So, and lovely match yesterday and today. Fantastic match. I was just blown away by the way India attacked relentlessly in this match. Right? So, it's a phenomenal match. Mind blowing when I saw. Every time I checked the update, they just put their foot on the throat of the Bangladeshi team and just kept stamping there until they carve out a result in 2 days of playing. Oh my God, fantastic match! So I was thrilled to bits. Right? So the awesome experience. So good catching up with all of you. Enjoyed the match today and enjoyed this session also. Lovely. Enjoyed the match over the last few days. I didn't watch much of it. I was just catching up on scores. I didn't watch the match. I didn't get to watch the match. Lovely guys. See you. Good catching up. Once again, all the best for your camp. Thank you.